Have you ever used an Italian word that seemed totally safe, only to get a few raised eyebrows, maybe a giggle, or an awkward silence? Trust me, you're not alone. After 2 decades of teaching, I've seen English speakers step on the same linguistic landmines over and over. That's why today I'm going to show you the 7 most blush-worthy false friends in Italian, so you can dodge those embarrassing moments. We'll start with the innocent mistakes and work our way up to the truly embarrassing ones. Caldo. Let's start with a classic. Caldo. It sounds like cold. Caldo, cold. Obvious, right? So your brain grabs it and uses it in the same way. But caldo actually means hot. So picture this. You're in a cafe, your cappuccino shows up lukewarm, and you want to say, "Excuse me, it's cold." But you confidently say, "Scusi, è troppo caldo." And now you've just told the barista your cold coffee is too hot. To say that something is cold, you say freddo. Picture a cauldron, and that's always caldo, right? So say it with me, caldo, freddo. Next up, camera. And this one can get a little weird. Imagine you're staying at a hotel in Venice, and your receptionist keeps asking you if you're happy with your camera. And you're thinking, why are they obsessed with my photography gear? Here's why. In Italian, camera means room. And here's the reason you'll never forget it. The original camera was the camera obscura, literally Latin for dark room. This word was always about rooms, and in English it just evolved differently. And back then, they used dark rooms to develop photos, to create photos, right? So remember, you sleep in your camera, but you take your photos with macchina fotografica, right? Morbido. That may sound genuinely alarming. Imagine a waiter says, "Il tiramisù è molto morbido," and your brain freezes. Did he just say the dessert is morbid? Don't worry, your tiramisu is just fine. Morbido simply means soft or delicate. Giovanni, the waiter, isn't being creepy. He's saying it's light and airy. And if you need, the equivalent of morbid in Italian is morboso. Casino. Okay, this one can get you into real trouble. You're in Venice, you point at a fancy building and ask, "Is that the famous casino?" And your guide gives you a look. Because in Italian, casino originally means brothel. And in colloquial modern Italian, it's used to describe a mess, a chaos, a disaster. So to talk about a place where you're going to lose all of your money, you'd say casino. Just move the stress to the last syllable. That's the difference. Casino, it's the place to gamble, and casino is a mess or something even more scandalous. And if you want to complain about a really chaotic situation to a friend, just say che casino. Again, very informal. So handle with care. Annoiato. That's a word that trips everyone. Imagine you're at a big Italian family dinner and your young cousin keeps complaining about being annoiato. And you're confused. You're thinking, what's so annoying? I mean, the food is great. It is a little boring, but that's a family dinner, right? He's not annoyed. Just like you, he's a bit bored. Annoiato means bored, and in feminine, you'd say annoiata. Think of it like this. Annoiato or annoiata is when you're bored and scrolling on your phone. But when you're about to throw it across the room, it's infastidito or infastidita. Now this one is probably the most embarrassing one, eccitato. And this is also the most commonly misused word. I can't tell you how many beginners in our school right before a new course say sono molto eccitato or sono molto eccitata. And they are convinced that what they're saying is I'm excited. But in Italian, eccitato or eccitata doesn't mean excited at all. It comes across as aroused or overexcited. There's nothing positive about it, and that's not what you want to say. So what should you say instead? You could say non vedo l'ora. I can't wait. I'm excited. Fa senso. This one is my personal favorite, and it can save you from some real embarrassment. It easily turns a compliment into an insult. So let's say someone just explained a tricky grammar rule, like the subjunctive, il congiuntivo, and it finally clicks, and you want to say, well, it makes sense. So you say, fa senso. And you've just told them that it's disgusting and revolting. I mean, it is the subjunctive, but let's not exaggerate. Here's the rule. Ha senso, it makes sense. Fa senso, it's gross. It disgusts me. A grammar rule that makes sense, ha senso. A pigeon trying to eat your food off your plate, just happened to me, definitely fa senso. So there you have it, the 7 most common and most embarrassing false friends in Italian that now you can avoid. But there's the good news. The same brain shortcut that trips you up with false friends can also help you build Italian vocabulary. Your brain is hardwired to learn through imitation. It looks for patterns. It builds associations. It's basically running autocorrect continuously. That's why musica instantly connects to music, and you effortlessly recognize philosophy in filosofia. So watch this video next, and I'll show you how to use my 3D method to spot and remember the true friends, cognates, so you can learn and actually retain hundreds of Italian words much faster. I'll see you there.